Hey everybody, welcome back. Shara, I'm glad to see you guys. We're here in my kitchen today. I am sharing an easy five ingredient crock pot recipe that as I was checking out of the hospital, the nurse that was checking me out shared a recipe with me. She said that was really great. She used it a lot when she was working shifts because she could start it and let it go on low over her shift time and then finish it up when she got home. I am modifying it slightly, but it's going to let me use up some of my produce. It is not the macaroni and cheese recipe I was talking about. We haven't tried that yet. Hopefully a little later toward the end of this week, but we decided today we just kind of didn't want to mess with it. The ingredients are here, they'll keep another day. So we are going to make a crock pot chicken Alfredo. I am going to use up some of our farm share box produce. So I'm going to show you really quick how this is made, and hopefully I'll bring you back this evening and show you the finished product and kind of keep this video quick. So I'm going to switch you around, let you see the ingredients. They're very, very simple. Oh, while I'm thinking about it, this recipe is easy to make as large or as small as you want. I'm only cooking for 2, possibly 3 people tonight. I don't know if my husband's coming back this evening or not. And so I'll flip you over so you can see what I'm doing here. So bear with me so I can get turned around. Okay. I have one ginormous frozen chicken breast. With her original recipe, she put fresh chicken in and put in a jar of Alfredo sauce. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to bang that. I don't know if you can see that or not. I am just using a Bertolli Alfredo sauce. Use whatever brand you like. I just happen to have this in the pantry, so that's what I'm using. I didn't want to have to go out and do anything. She added half and half to hers. I am actually adding, she said to definitely always add some liquid because it helps keep everything from drying out. But I am actually adding some evaporated milk that I am not going to add any liquid to because my chicken breast is frozen and it will add some extra liquid as I go along. I'm just going to cook these 3 ingredients in my slow cooker. This is a 4 to 4.5 quart size, I believe, on low most of the day, and about an hour before I get ready to serve it, I'm going to put in some gluten-free pasta. This is just a brand from Aldi. And I will, either I or my daughter, one of us will cut up our fresh broccoli and toss it in. You know, let these 2 go for the last hour or so. But that's it. That's your 5 ingredients. She did say, though, in her original recipe that what she does is she puts in her chicken, tosses in some frozen peas and some baby carrots, and just kind of lets that go all day. When she gets home, she cooks her pasta on the stove separately and just stirs it in and serves it. I don't want to go through all that hassle, and since I will be home, I can about, somewhere between 30, 45 minutes to an hour before I get ready to serve it, just stir my pasta in and keep a check on it. So I do have that luxury. If you don't, make your pasta when you get home and serve your sauce and chicken on top of it. So this is like mega brainless cooking. Chicken in, and that is one huge breast, guys. I kind of shudder to almost think what kind of chicken. And hold on just a minute. Can you come open this jar for me, please? I'm gonna have to get my daughter to open that jar for me. But I can open the milk. Thanks, sugar. This just goes in. Don't waste your sauce. If you can, scrape it out. Best you can. And if you're like me, don't forget, recycle your jar. If you can't reuse it, at least, you know, wash it out, toss it into recycling. There we go. I've got that enough that I can pour the milk in. I'm just going to pour the milk in there on top of that. Plug it in, let it cook. I'll be back later and we'll add the pasta and the chopped broccoli. And then a little later I'll show you guys the finished product. Okay guys, I am back. The chicken is done. I think I've kind of got you where you can see it. Sorry, I'm gonna just kind of cube it up a little bit. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to let my daughter do that part in just a little while, but I have, with her help, we have our broccoli ready to go in. I kind of left my pieces a little bit big. If I have my druthers, my preference, I don't like overly squishy vegetables. I'll eat them if I have to, but I'm going to leave my pieces a little bit big so that maybe they won't get too squishy. I'm just going to add that in here. And, oh, frugal tip, save your stalks. You can peel them, dice that up. You could peel it and add it to this. I'm not going to. I'm actually going to save mine. Peel them, dice them up, and use them in like a cream of broccoli soup to add to a creamy based soup. I'll try to remember to put a link to my cream of whatever soup, but you can use them in that. In any other kind of soup you want to as well. I'm going to add 2 cups. Sorry, I'm trying to get used to switching. Sorry about the noise. Switching the use of the way I do things with my hands here. I'm going to add 2 cups of this pasta to this. I think 2 is going to be plenty. Normally you would just cut up your chicken or shred it, you know, before you add all this in. I'm just going to have somebody do that for me at the end. It'll all be, you know, it'll all work out fine. It all works out in the end kind of thing. Put that in there. Stir it all together so that your main thing is to get your sauce up over your veggies and pasta. I'm not adding any extra salt or pepper to this, but you could certainly add any, you know, extra spices you want. Usually the sauce has plenty of garlic and things in it for my taste. And at this point, if you did not think your sauce was thin enough, you could certainly add some. I'm going to pull my chicken kind of to the side there so I can make sure all my noodles are down in the sauce. Let's see if I can get this over where you can kind of see in the pot. Bear with me for a second, folks. You see inside there? That is our chicken. It's over here on the side, and there's our noodles and broccoli. I am just going to let this cook. I have it on low, but where I've had the lid off, I'm going to turn it back up, and I'll check it in half an hour, and if it's not done, you know, I'll check it every 15 minutes after that, and I'll let you know. I'll let you know how long it takes to cook, and I'll give you the verdict on it when we get back. So basically I cooked the pasta for about 30 minutes and let it just sit, turned off for 15, and the sauce thickened up nicely from the pasta. and fluffed up nicely, and everything is nice and kind of ooey gooey like you expect Alfredo to be. So this was definitely a keeper. I do think that cooking it on low for more than 6 to 8 hours would probably be too much. So you would definitely, you know, want to do large pieces of chicken if you were going to do that. But I was home to kind of keep a watch on mine. And 6 hours was about perfect for the amount that I did. If you were doing a really large amount, you could probably definitely get away with 8 hours. So I hope you guys get a chance to try this. And thanks for watching. Bye.